Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, new humans, what's up? It's your boy John here. Just had to get some things, my thoughts, my condolences. I just really wanted to do this video to touch base on, Mac Miller passing away. And I want to say, first and foremost, I want to say rest in peace to Mac Miller, condolences to his family. Condolences to his friends, to his fans, listeners out there. This passing really hit me, and it feels weird mixed with shocking, right? I know earlier this year we had XXXTentacion also passed away, and now unfortunately Mac Miller has passed away as well, which I feel this one came from left field, right? Like this one just came out of nowhere. And I mean, obviously someone passing away is not something you can really prepare for, but I don't know, this Mac Miller thing is just a little weird to me. So first and foremost, what I want to do is have a moment of silence for Mac Miller real quick. All right, cool. So yeah, so how did he pass away? Supposedly, from the reports I've been reading, Mac Miller passed away, unfortunately, from a drug overdose. I'm not sure exactly what drug caused it. I haven't seen the toxicology reports or heard about it or anything like that. But supposedly he passed away from a drug overdose. And a lot of thoughts come to mind when I think about that. You know, when I think about a person passing away from a drug overdose. But before I go into those thoughts, really quick, what I want to do is just, express how grateful I am for people like Mac Miller, for artists like him. The reason why his passing for me felt weird, and please drop your comments below. Drop your comments below this video. Subscribe to my channel. I want to hear your thoughts on this and what you think about this. But for me, the reason why Mac Miller passing away is so weird is because literally I can remember I was in I think my senior year in high school. I was in 12th grade, about to go into college. And I think that was, or maybe in 11th grade, one of the two. And I think that was the first time that I actually heard Mac Miller, heard a song from him. And there were quite a couple songs from him that I actually really, really liked. And this one him passing away feels so weird for me because it's almost like I feel he's one of those artists that I feel like I grew up watching in a sense, or I watched him grow. Because I remember the year when he came out, it was around the same time when I learned about him. It was around the same time when I started to listen to Wiz Khalifa. This might have been like a year or two before Drake, J. Cole, and that class came out. So this might have been, well, sorry, a year or two after, right? A year or two after Drake and J. Cole and them came out, I think. But I'm not gonna lie and sit here and act like I'm some huge Mac Miller fan. I wasn't, right? That's just the truth of it. But I still got to watch his growth to a certain degree. And I heard a lot of his music, which I do feel he makes great music. I do feel that his music, he's a very talented young guy. And just to be 26-year-old, him passing away at such a young age, it's just like, damn, like, I kind of feel like when creators pass away at a very young age, it's almost like you feel cheated out of the rest of their career. You feel cheated out of whatever artwork they would have done had they been here. You feel cheated because you kind of feel like, damn, like they have so much more years left in them to prove themselves or to grow. They have so much more years in them to build more on their empire and more on their story and music, so this kind of felt weird because he's like a year younger than me, a very young guy, and it just came from left field. It was so random to me. It was so shocking. I was actually at when I got the news, I was in the Nike clearance store. I was at the Nike outlet getting some sneakers, and I got the news and I seen it on my news feed on Instagram, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, Mac Miller, I can't believe that he's gone. So let's talk about it real quick. First off, what I want to say, the reason why I'm making this video too is because this is in line with what my vision has became over the last few months. For those of you that's been watching my videos and you've been keeping up with me, you know that my vision has grown to a massive level to where, my vision is not just about making money and accomplishing financial freedom, but it's also about stopping suicide. stopping self-hate, right? Self-doubt, stopping the negative thoughts, right? And increasing positivity, increasing self-love, just having a high self-esteem. Just, you know, that's what my vision is I want to help people to realize their power and realize the truth that they're here for a reason and for a good purpose. And sometimes, you know, I don't know what Mac Miller's situation was exactly, but I'm assuming that he was under some type of depression, going through some depression. And a lot of people, we have this mindset where, oh, if you're rich and you're famous, it's like, oh, like, you know, why are you depressed, or why did you kill yourself, or were you on drugs? You can't judge from that standpoint, right? You can't really judge people because just because a person has a lot of money or they have fame doesn't necessarily mean that other areas of their life is all put together, right? You may take money for granted, for example, because you have a lot of it, or you may think, you know, a person out there who doesn't have any money doesn't necessarily mean that they're unhappy, right? There's people out there with $0 who are very happy, and there are people with millions of dollars who are very depressed. So that's not a good basis to judge people off of, but whatever it is, you know, my vision being part of that, helping people get out of depression, helping people to not want to commit suicide, helping people to do away with the drugs and start to find their light within, their happiness within. That's my mission, and that's why this made so much sense to do this video and show my condolences and share my, you know, just the way I'm feeling about this whole Mac Miller thing is just crazy. You know, great guy, talented kid. Even in his self-care video, I feel like it was very airy. A lot of the rollout to the Swimming album, the last album that he dropped, Swimming, a lot of the rollout, the campaign was airy. It was as if he knew what was coming, or he knew what was about to happen. You know, so just a couple songs off the Swimming album. First off, good album. Like I said, very airy. It's as if he was foreshadowing something, trying to tell us something that was to come. First song off the album, Come Back to Earth. That's the name of it. You have Hurt Feelings. That's the second song. The third song, What's the Use? One of my favorites on the album. Fourth song is Perfecto. Fifth song is Self-Care. Crazy, crazy, scary video. Another one of my favorites. Next song is Wings. The next song he had called Ladders. Then Small Worlds. Conversation Part 1. Love that song as well. Don't Know, Jet Fuel, 2009. Love that song, 2009. And then So It Goes. So on this album, he had 13 songs. Great album. I feel like it was cohesive, the theme and everything. So definitely go and listen to it, because I think it'll put more things into perspective for you as far as understanding how he passed away, what happened, maybe what he's been going through, because I think he talks a lot about that on this album. You know, the depression and him wanting to be free, him wanting to just have wings to fly type of thing. That's kind of the thing that I got from this. So please share your thoughts. And for those of you who want to get over depression or you need help, I got a program that I can offer you that can help you to get out of depression. You can check it in the links in the description of this video. If you want to check it out, it may help you to get out of your depression. I'm 100% sure it can help you to get into a better state of mind, a better viewpoint of yourself, because that's what it's all about here. But like I said, man, rest in peace to Mac Miller. Rest in peace to Mac Miller. Great guy, great music. He seems like a great guy from what I've seen from him. But it's just tragic, a tragic situation, a very tragic situation. So for all of you out there, I want you to know to keep your head high. Smile. Even if some things are on your head or weighing you down, smile. Because when you smile, it gives a chemical reaction to your brain that makes you feel as if you're really happy, right? So don't forget to smile no matter what's going on. Don't forget to be grateful for everything you do have in this world, because you don't know what another person is depressed over, or what they've lost, or what they're yearning for, or what you don't know what another person is going through. And you know, you being grateful can really, really empower and inspire other people, because I know all too well what depression feels like. I know what it feels like to be down and out and down in the slumps. So now I'm on a mission. One of my greatest visions is to stop that, right? Do away with depression, do away with suicide and all of that stuff. So let me know your comments. Let me know what you're thinking about this whole Mac Miller thing that's happened recently. Let me know what you're feeling, what you're thinking, what's going on. This is Jonathan Belcher. I'm gonna see you later. Peace.